So I'm back, you guys, with another video. I'm acting silly, you guys. Uh, I said, I had to put on my wig, y'all. I had to pull her out. I haven't worn her in a long time. I had to pull her out. I had to cut all my, you guys, I had to cut all my hair. I had to cut my hair off. And the reason why I had to cut my hair off is because, I'll be looking over there sometime, but this is where you guys, like I'm looking at you guys. But I had to cut off my hair because when I had my hair in a style that was like dreads.
When I fractured my
I
ankle,
had broke my leg, and I left it in for too long, and so my hair started dreading. And I was thinking about keeping it because I didn't want to cut my hair because it grew a lot, but I ended up cutting it. I think my hair about this long. Oh, you guys, so that was a lot on my mental. Some people like cutting their hair, but I just didn't want to cut my hair because I'm having hair issues, losing hair at the top, and so I really didn't want to cut my hair because my hair covered whatever. If I can pull it to the side, it would cover. But Lord, y'all, that's just getting older. I realize I'm 50, I don't know, 58? Am I 58? I be getting old. I am. But I am. And my birthday is coming, you guys. And I will be 59 years old on my birthday, which is May 3rd. And I was talking all that stuff about me not wanting to put nothing on no credit card. And I was saying I wasn't going to go nowhere for my birthday, but I am. I had bought me some tickets to see Beyonce, close to almost $800. And, yeah, I bought me a ticket. So for my birthday, that's what I'm going to do. I'm like, shoot, you only turn 59 once. I'm going to see Beyonce, y'all. You have credit, but you don't have finance. And some people say you do got no finance, but you don't, because you got to pay them people back. And if you already owe people, then it's more strain on yourself. So again, I try not to do that to me. I told y'all I'm going to see Beyonce. I was talking all that rhetoric, and I'm going to see Beyonce. Strain, no strain, I'm going. You guys, I'm real honest about who I am. I go back and forth with the, I'm not smoking weed. I am smoking weed. And sometimes I stop for 6 months. When I fractured my ankle, my leg, I went right back. I went back because I no, I really didn't want to. I just was in so much pain. I wanted a distraction. So I know I have God, and I know I'm a Christian woman, and I know I believe in God, but that pain was paining, and I just did. And so, you guys, I realized that. So it's been like 4 months, and my leg is healing, and I'm walking with a limp, but I'm exercising my leg. You're supposed to go to therapy. However, they gave me my medical gave me something to go to therapy. They gave me a referral, and they gave me some list of therapists, and the one that is in my neighborhood. The one that's in my neighborhood is booked. And so, crazy. I couldn't even get through to him. I waited on the phone for 2 hours, 1 hour, and I said, no, I'm done with that. And so they want me to go they gave me other areas, but they're out. And I'm not going there. So I just looked up on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. I chose YouTube. YouTube didn't choose me. Thank God for YouTube that y'all better choose me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Stop playing. Stop. Well, okay. What was I saying? I don't know, but I forgot what the heck I was saying because I really meant stop. Y'all. share your girl's video. Give me some poob, yo. Or maybe I'm just boring and people don't not interested. But regardless of that, I was saying something. I know I was saying about my leg. Yes, I was. And so I looked up on YouTube. That's what I was saying. I looked up on YouTube exercises for fractured legs that they do when you're going to therapy. So I found the exercises and I do them myself. And so my leg is doing much better. I don't know. Did I show y'all my leg? I think I showed y'all my leg in the last video. But anywho, it's doing much better. And my ankle, I don't know why I keep saying my leg, yo. I meant my ankle because I fractured my ankle. You know? I ain't sprained it. It broke. But yesterday I met somebody and he had a fractured leg years ago. And, because my thing was, am I going to walk right again? Am I going to ever walk right? Right, guys? And he walks normal. So let's see what God does. And no, I don't have in my teeth. If anybody's new to my page, my name is Monicalovelygant, and you are welcome here. I promise you. I don't have in my teeth. I say that too. And so let me get back to my weed thing. So I stopped smoking weed again. There's no need for me to. There never is a need for me to. It's just more like I said, I didn't even want it. I have an addictive personality. I'm not confused about who I am. It's good to know who you are. If you're if you have an addictive personality like me, just say I or I do. And I can go in the store and I don't want one of a product that I like. I gotta have a couple of them. I see a shoe that I like. If I really like it, I want a couple of colors. I have that an addictive personality. So I don't know. And when I say that, it's not with people. If I like people, I'm gonna watch them. But I do have an addictive personality as far as when it comes to any substance, or, I can't wait. I got on right now. Look, I'm just going to show y'all that. This is what I got on. I got on my girdle. I'm sitting up here in the bed with my girdle on. My poor thing. Do you know how many? This is 3 of them. Oh. See what I'm talking about? See, I don't have on one thing wrapped around my stomach because I gained this weight. I got several. So let me see if I can. Turn off to. You see that? I got tissue in the bed. Y'all forgive me. But anyway, I got several things. I got 1, 2. I got one under this. Okay, let me show y'all. I have on this. And then under this, these are all things I got on my stomach. I tell y'all, I got on a suit, and then under this suit, I got something under there, y'all. Where is it? There it is. I got on another stretch. I got on 3 things on my stomach. I'm like, oh no, I ain't gained all this weight from these 4 months being in this house. But anyway, so update. So I stopped smoking weed again. And I pray that it's the last time. I really had no intent on going back, to be honest. But when I fractured my leg, like I said, I was in all that pain and I just wanted a distraction. So, and I set up here and gained weight. So let me look and see. Let me get up. I'm trying to get up. So I gained all this weight. Let me get up. I don't know if I can show you me. Oh, well, I gained all this weight, y'all, so I'm trying to lose it. I got on all this stuff, y'all. I don't know, I can't show you in there. It's not, life ain't lifing up in there. I'm trying not to walk with a limp because I don't have to, you know? Hold on. I don't have to walk with no limp. I'm trying to get to my feet. See? I got on, look at my thing. It's all up. This thing all on the side. But this is, like I said, 3 things. This is the belt right here. There you go. This is the belt right here. This is the belt. And then I got this on, which is sweats. You can use backpack. Then I got this on. This wrapper. No. I'm trying to get it together. Let me put my thing back on. But anyway, you guys, I came on to let you know that, hey, if anybody is like me, and you have any, you have an addictive personality, or I know, it's upside down. I know. Get clean. They do have meetings. They have NA meetings. I do go to meetings, but God, I'm going to tell you who got me this time. God. And so once you have an awareness, when you do go in the rooms, because them rooms help. You have any addiction problems, don't give up on yourself. And don't allow people to put you down. Because people will try. They will try it. Or they'll try to talk over your head. And I've had people, especially, Lord, forgive me for saying this, Lord, the people in the rooms ain't gonna like me. Especially when there are other addicts. Addicts can be very critical, especially when they're clean. And they got a lot of time, or any time, they can be very critical. And, but this is what I'm working with. Don't give, like I said, don't give up on yourself, people. Don't ever give up on you. And I thank God, because God has carried me. And when I talk to my Father, He listens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, He listens, because I just feel it in my spirit where He allows me and He answers my prayers. So I don't do people to try to talk down on people. You know, especially when it comes to, especially when people are trying. You know, when people are trying, or to try to dismiss you because they don't feel like you're on your level. I've had a lot of people do that. But money is not a level. Well, maybe it can. It can be. I guess. But to me, it's not a level when it comes to being a good person. Money is just a tool. It's something that we use to buy things. And if any woman or man says you ain't on my level because they got money, dismiss them. Because money is a tool. What level are you talking about? Are you talking about being a good person? Are you talking about being kind? Are you talking about loving people? What level are you talking about? Maybe they mean like you ain't got as much money as me, so you can't hang with me. So what? Because God has blessed me. And money is a tool. And we all need it in woman. Yes, we do. Who don't want to live good? Who don't? But still, you shouldn't treat people bad. That's all I'm saying. Or you shouldn't think that you're above people because you got some money. Stop it. Oh. And so God has blessed me. And, you know, He has blessed thee, Lord. He has blessed thee. I ain't going to keep on rambling on. I just got on because I hadn't said anything to you guys. And I am going to go to the gym, but I don't know. I'm in the season, y'all. And I'm going to shut up talk because I can talk. I'm in this season where, I shouldn't say y'all. I say kings and queens, lovelies, princess and princesses. Princesses and princesses and prince. I'm in this season where I have had some time alone, and I still have it right now. And I used to go to my grandkids, and that season is over, where I'm, with my grandkids all the time. I'm allowing their parents to parent. And not like I won't be there. I will see them again, but I'm not going to go back to doing what I was doing. And this is the time, like I said, for me to really, reflect. And I don't know if I wasn't reflecting for like 2 months because I was in pain. I don't know about nobody. I wasn't reflecting about that. I was praying, Lord, help me with this pain. And so now that my leg is healing and I'm getting better, and I can show you how I walk. You can sort of see how I walk. I'm trying not to walk with a limp. I still have a sort of slight limp. Y'all forgive me, I ain't gained weight. But I am, I don't want the limp. So I have to exercise my ankle, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing, like the sit-up things. I'm trying to keep my body in shape, which I got to exercise, period, because I gained all this weight. But I am in the season where God, my God, I'm seeking my God. He always been there. I'm seeking my God. And what does he want me to do? And, and I know, see, there's things I do know, y'all. And I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to try to be phony about it. The reason why I don't so much believe that smoking weed is wrong. And that's honesty. And I'm saying here, I think it becomes wrong when you abuse it. I think it's like God giving wine at the wedding. He gave them wine. He gave them wine. And I say God because Jesus is God's son. So the two is one. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I ain't going through all that. But anyway, like I said, I think when you abuse things and you do it constantly, that's when it becomes a problem because you're making it a God. And after all, if you continue to smoke, it gets bad for your lungs. And if you're abusing something, it's gonna get bad for your lungs. So that would be my qualm. And that another thing, let me be honest. You want to be clear-minded. I do. Because I can say for me, and I can be honest with it, and say that I am not as focused on my business. I can do more. And so that's why I stopped prior. Because I can do more for myself, my family, and others. If I'm clear-minded. So I had stopped before. And so, like I said, I broke my leg. I wanted a distraction. I went back, and now my leg is healing, and I'm fine. And prayerfully, because I was listening to my pastor. I know this is going to the left, y'all. But I was listening to her talk about Job. And one thing about Job, he was an upright man. And not saying that but I'm not like Job. Because Job, I don't think Job, when he had the bulls and all that stuff on him, the boils, he had lost his kids and all that, baby, I would have folded. It's only through the grace of God. He lost all his wealth. He lost all his kids. And then he got sick. So my thing in my trial, when I went through my trial, I did fold. Because I went and started smoking weed distraction. So that is folding. So, I don't know. You just pray. And one thing about God, I can't outlove God. And me being evil, if I love my children and I'm not rebuking them to hell or any place else for the things, that they do. My son drinks. My other son drinks, and I believe my other one smokes weed. But my other one used to. He stopped. He doesn't anymore. Oh, Lord, let me stop telling my kids business. And my daughter decided to live another life, but she's a pastor, and she's a good, no, she decided to live a life being a pastor, but, she's just on her own path. I don't want to tell her story. You know what I'm saying? So even though she told man to the church in front of people. She told what I did 30 years ago. She told people that I used to do drugs, cocaine. Well, not okay, because they say weed is a plant, but it's something to alter your mind. But she told the people. I remember going to church. She told the people, and I said I was gonna shut up. See how I'm talking about something else, y'all. She told the people her mama was on crack when she was young. I don't think she said it like that, but she said my mama used to use. And I'm like, Lord, that was 30-something years ago. But these kids don't forget nothing. And thank God that I did not drag my kids through the mud. I had some low points because my daughter ended up with my grandmother at the age of 26. I had some low points. But like I said, at the age of 26. But God. Anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. Telling you a little bit about me. If you're new here, please come back. Hit that like button. Could y'all comment, please? If you look at the video, if you look at any other video, could you please comment? Leave a heart. It doesn't matter the color. Just leave a heart if you looked at it to this point. And subscribe, like, comment. I need it. I've been at this for 5 years. Wasn't focusing on, well, at some point, I started focusing on, okay, when is it going to grow? You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm just going to walk in this. Because there are other things that I'm doing. So, thank you guys for watching. Lovely loves you. And you guys know what's up. You know what's up. Love is up. Yes, love is up. Thank you guys for watching.